Okay, can you hear me, Scott?
We sure can.
All right, so we're just going to get started. And if anybody joins us later on, we're recording, so we can always provide them with the recording to see what they missed. Yeah.
Perfect.
All right. So, ahoy, everyone. My name is Tamika Bloodworth, and I am the sales manager for North and Central Florida with Virgin Voyages. A little bit about me. I've been part of the Virgin brand for 10 years now. I was with Virgin Atlantic and Virgin Holidays, and I'm so excited now to be part of Virgin Voyages. Just a few housekeeping tips. We have everyone on mute just to control kind of the background noise. So if you do have a mishap and it comes off of mute, please just kindly mute yourself again. We're going to ask that you put all of your questions in the chat. My expert here, Scott, my wingman, is going to monitor it. And if there's anything that he can answer, he will do so. And whatever's not answered, I will answer at the end of the presentation. Thank you, Scott, for having me tonight. And let's get started. So, we have our brand ambassador and owner, Richard Branson, who is, a kindred spirit and someone that kind of just dives deep into everything that he does. And so he has a quote that I just love so much. And it says, "I've dreamed of starting my own cruise line since I was in my 20s, and I'm thrilled that the moment has arrived." So believe it or not, Richard Branson never got on a cruise ship until he got on Scarlet Lady. So we share in that excitement with him, and our time has finally come. So we finally set sail for the first time and had real sailors on board doing real things in our summer soiree series out in the UK. So on August 6th of 2021, Scarlet Lady set sail the Virgin Way out of Portsmouth, England, on 3 and 4 night sailings that kind of just did figure eights in the ocean out there for all of our vaccinated UK residents. And I think what was most exciting was seeing all of the reviews start coming in. And I think my favorite review was from Cruise Critic. And they said, and I quote, "See, we can do humble. We admit we got it wrong the first time, and we can't wait to see this ship in Miami. It's a game changer for sure." So for them to say that about us and eat their words, that was a really, really good feeling for us here at Virgin Voyages. So before we get started, I kind of just wanted to really dive into who our sailors are, because I think it's important to break the stereotypes of who is booking Virgin Voyages. So age is just a number with our sailors. So although you have to be 18 and over, we really want people that are young at heart. So our sweet spot is anyone from the age of 35 to 65 with an average age of 48. 82% of our sailors fall into this range, and over 75% of them have cruised before. 59% are female and 41% are male, 61% married and 39% single. And 59% of them actually have children at home, but they just don't want to bring them on this voyage. So we are such a diverse, eclectic, inclusive brand that I just wanted to share our newest mermaid with you. And this is our mermaid for Valiant Lady, ship number 2. Hillary Wilson, the artist, has a background in medical drawing, and you can just see how she captured the strength and courage of this mermaid. And we are just so proud to see her at the helm of Valiant Lady. So this is just a testament of the diversity of our brand, how we include everyone, and everyone is treated like a rock star at Virgin Voyages. So, some important USA dates that I don't want you guys to forget. Our New York City showcase, which is what we did to kind of get our media, press, and our first mates like Scott. First mates are travel advisors. We got them on board to take a sneak peek at Scarlet Lady last week, September 15th. I was on board and it was amazing. It was everything that I thought and more. It was a very, very nice surprise. So Scott and I will be on board September 27th on Monday for the day. And he is going to be taking lots of videos and, sharing it on all of his social media platforms. So you guys be sure to follow him so you can follow the journey and get a sneak peek. Then we have our Mermaiden Voyage, which is our USA launch on October 6th, sailing out of Miami on a 4-night fire and sunset soiree. So you can see, guys, it's here. We're super excited and we're ready to get things started. Now, I think it's really important to talk about our Voyage Well program because it's in the forefront of everything that we do. And our goal is to really ensure that we're providing the safest travel experience possible, which means requiring COVID-19 vaccinations, not only for our sailors, which are our guests, but for our crew as well. So this, alongside several other measures, is going to really help align us with our CDC recommendations. So we'll also be keeping it social but distant, meaning that we're not going to be sailing at full capacity. We're going to be using our band technology, which we created prior to COVID. And I actually still have my band on, if you can see that. It's a great little bracelet for me. But it serves as your room key. It serves as your wallet. And it even, taps you into virtual queues while you're on board. We're really proud to say that we're one of the first to do it. We installed Atmos Air Solutions, which is a hospital grade air purification system that kills 99% of viruses on board. And also prior to COVID, we didn't want any buffets. We didn't want that typical cruise experience. So we will still have no buffets on board. Even in our galley, which is kind of like a food court for your quick bites, you still scan off a QR code and it is delivered to your table. So everything is fresh and ready to go just for you. No sharing utensils or people hovering around food. So no need to worry about that. So now that we've gotten that out the way, let's talk about what it means to set sail the Virgin Way. And what I want you to think is, I want you to think of like that glamour boutique hotel on the sea, combined with this like remarkable Virgin style and service. We are a fresh approach to cruising, guys. We break all the rules and we make new ones. So we want to really provide experiences that are going to energize the soul. So Set and Sail the Virgin Way is made of 4 anchors. The first one is adult by design. So we were created by adults and for adults. So again, you have to be 18 and over to sail with us. There's no kids. No kidding. There's no stuffy formalities or, dining times, things of that sort. We want you guys to sail your own way. And this is really the number one reason why people are choosing Virgin Voyages, because we are adults only, and we reflect that in everything on our ship, in the design of our ship, in our menus, and even in our entertainment. Our second anchor is boutique glamour. And, what we did is we hired 7 award-winning designers that gave us this creative collective of, design where the sea is always at the forefront of everything that you do on board. So there's all of these intimate and special spaces. There's these amazing details, and the service that pairs with it is just stellar. So, for me, when I was on the ship, although the ship wasn't moving, I never felt that I was on a cruise ship. I felt like I was at a hotel in a big city, and, going into the different eateries on board. I felt like it was something that I would go to in a big city and really enjoy the atmosphere. So we really knocked it out the park with that boutique glamour. Relax Lux. So this is all about set and sail your way. There's no dress codes. We have this saying, no tie, no heels, no problem. So if you want to come as you are, dress up, dress down, we take you just as you are. We wanted to give you a high value product at an attainable price point. And we have done this because when you get on board, you feel it. You feel that premium environment where you can just be who you are, but have that little luxe feeling as well. And the fourth and final anchor is our ordinary to extraordinary. So prior to building our ships, we did a lot of research, 2 years of it with our future sailors. And we really wanted to know what they were looking for in a ship. What did they want to do? What did they want to get out of this experience that other cruise lines were not offering? So it was things like longer stays at ports, including overnights, unique entertainment, out of the box culinary experiences, wellness as a highlight, shore things, which is our excursions, shore things that were unique and one of a kind. And we just didn't build a ship. What we did is we created a voyage. So we want you guys to have the best 4 or 5 days of your life while on Virgin Voyages. Now, in that research, we also found that people didn't like to be nickel and dimed. So they didn't want any hidden fees or any surprises. So with every Virgin voyage, these are the things that are included. So all of your food's included at all of our eateries on board. We have over 20 of them. All tips are included. We believe that Wi-Fi is a human digital basic right, so the Wi-Fi is on us. All of our entertainment, all of your group workouts like your HIIT, your sunrise yoga, your spin classes, all included, as well as your basic bevies. So your filtered still and sparkling water, your non-pressed juices, sodas, teas, and drip coffee. So this is a $600 value per sailor. And that is just amazing because at the end of your trip, you don't have these big bills being slid under your cabin door. Now, one of the things that's not included is alcohol. So let's talk about bar tab pretty early. So bar tab is our answer to the drink package. And, drink packages traditionally are very restrictive, but bar tab isn't. Let me tell you how it works. So bar tab is $300. You prepay it at least 24 hours prior to your voyage. You can book that with Scott so that he can take care of all of that for you. And then what we do is we add the $50, and then here you have this bar tab that you can do whatever you want to do with it. You can share it with your roommate. You can buy your new friends drinks. You can buy that specialty coffee or that pressed juice after yoga. This is what we wanted to do to make sure that things were as simple as possible. We also priced our alcohol very reasonably. So as you can see, we have beer, your Heinekens and such that are $5 to $6, including tip, as well as your basic cocktails like your Jack Daniels and your Tito's. That's $9, tip included. And then 42% of our wines by the glass are under $10, including your tip. So you will stretch that $300 bar tab for sure. Now let's talk ship because, she is definitely a beauty. Now, in our research, we found that, our sailors really wanted a mid-sized ship, someplace that could get into ports that other cruise ships couldn't get into. So here's just a sneak peek, a condensed version of what our itineraries look like. So year-round, Scarlet Lady is going to be housed in Miami. She's going to be doing 4 and 5 night itineraries, with every itinerary including a stop at the beach club at Bimini in the Bahamas. So we're going places like Costa Maya and Riviera Maya, Puerto Plata, not Key West anymore, but the Nassau, Bahamas, and all of those are going to be 4 and 5 night itineraries. And then ship number 2, Valiant Lady, she's going to be making her premiere in the UK on March 18th of 2022, and she'll be doing 3 7-night meds from Barcelona with overnights in Ibiza, Monte Carlo, and Malaga, and then she'll make her way over for the winter, and she will launch out of the USA October 30th of next year, and she will be doing 6 and 8 night Caribbean itineraries with stops in places like San Juan and St. Croix. And then ship number 3, Resilient Lady, she has some of my favorite itineraries. I'm a little partial to her. She's going to be making her UK launch August 14th of next year. And then she will be doing 2 7-night itineraries departing from Athens with overnights in Mykonos and Dubrovnik. And then she'll come over in her winter months and do my favorite itineraries, 2 7-night Southern Caribbeans that's going to places like Aruba and Curacao and all of those gems and jewels of the Caribbean. Now, what's nice about our ships is that whether you go on Scarlet Lady or Valiant Lady, they're all created in the same way. So you don't have to learn a new ship each time that you go on one of our different ships. So they're all the same, they're all mid-sized by design, and they're all simply amazing. All of our ships hold 2,770 sailors with 1,150 crew on board. We have 1,408 cabins and suites, weighing in at 110,000 tons. 110,000 tons. Yeah, I had to get that right. And we like to say that she is 155 Richard Bransons long. So that's 912 feet. So we haven't only been building ships, we've been building a terminal. So Terminal V, here is a rendering of what our lady ships are going to look like at Port Miami. Now, we can't deny that we're probably going to be the best port there. I mean, as you can see, just from the views, just from this rendering, there is going to be an undeniable vibe as soon as you get out of that Uber. You're going to really start to feel the pulse and what Virgin Voyages is really known for. So a few weeks back, we had Sir Richard Branson come stop by just to kind of see how things are going at Terminal V. And he's pictured here with our Chief Design Officer, Dee Cooper, as well as our CEO, Tom McAlpin. This was right before he launched into space. And so we are on schedule for a late Q4 Terminal V opening. Now, let's talk cabins and suites. Okay, so first up is our sea terrace. This is over 86% of our cabins on board. And this here is your basic balcony room, right? And I just recently stayed in one and I simply loved it. I mean, you have your glam area over there, as well as all of these nice leather accents. We have tablets in every room that you control your lights, you control your temperature, as well as the remote for those nice HD TVs. The bed here is pictured in night mode, which is your traditional mode, and you will see later that you can actually transition this bed into day mode. So all of our sea terrace rooms have these amazing little details that give you that relaxed luxe feel. We have 1,130 sea terrace cabins on board, ranging from 225 to 265 square feet. All of our bathrooms have roomy rain shower heads, as well as our Red Flower eco-conscious products for you to use. They actually were amazing. And I really felt that extra space in the roomy rain showers when I was there, because it was nice to have that great water pressure as well as that huge shower head. And you even have a little attachment there that you can use as well. So I really enjoyed the bathrooms in my cabin. And then of course, the best part of the cabin is the sea terrace itself, with these amazing hammocks made by Yellow Leaf. And I spent a lot of time in those hammocks when I was in my cabin. The first night I actually fell asleep. 2 hours later, I woke up like, where am I? Why am I hanging from something? So they're super comfortable, but if hammocks aren't your thing, it's okay. There's still 2 chairs and a table on the terrace for you to take in those views. So as I was saying before, night mode is how you will walk into your cabin and see the bed made traditionally, but there's also day mode. So when I knew that I was going to have a really busy day, one of my days on board, I requested through the tablet for my bed to be put into day mode. And when I came back to my cabin a couple of hours later, it was amazing because I had all this extra space to just kind of throw things everywhere, quickly change, and it just gave the room a completely different feel. The nice thing is that I didn't have to go back to the tablet and ask them to put it in night mode, because when I came back in the evening, it was already set back to night mode and ready to go. The beds were super comfortable. The linens were really nice and soft, and that throw blanket was my best friend. So up next is our sea view cabin. So this is your room without your cabin without a balcony, but it still has that great porthole and that window seat with all of the same amenities as our sea terrace rooms. We have 95 sea view cabins on board, ranging from 130 to 190 square feet. And then we have our insider cabin. So this is for those that want to sleep all day and party all night, right? They as well are our insider cabins, we have 105 on board, ranging from 105 square feet. And, all the same amenities, same bathroom. But I think the special thing about the insider and the sea view is that we actually have 40 insiders and 6 sea view cabins that are for single occupancy. So if you want to not share a room or if you're traveling on your own, we don't charge any extra supplements for you to have a single room. And we have 2 different types of cabins for you to choose from. So just to recap, all of our clever cabins have that roomy rain shower. For our sea terrace rooms, we have the terrace hammock. The mood lighting is amazing in the room. It kind of changes with the time of day and it also suits your mood. You have these cool options on your tablet to change the mood in your room. All of our red flower environmental conscious products are in the room, as well as our large flat screen HD TVs and our glam areas. So let's talk about suites, because if you're about that life, let me tell you something. The suites on board are amazing. They all have an ode to music, and they were all created by Tom Dixon. They have these amazing marble and brass finishes. As you can see back there, that marble kind of tabletop, that's actually a bar. So you open it and you have your shakers and your glasses and everything is kind of tightly packed so nothing moves. And all of our suites come with perks. So we have these 78 suites. 63 of them are Rockstar quarters ranging from 352 square feet up. And then we have 15 mega Rockstar quarters, which are bigger than some people's apartments. Let's be real. So the perks that comes with our Rockstar quarters are access to Richard's rooftop, which is that, behind the velvet rope special area for all of our sailors that are in suites, select beverages on us with these different drink options that are available depending on your suite. You have early booking, so you get a 15-day window before all the rest of the sailors to book your bookable items, as well as you have priority access to get on the ship. And then we have you will have your Rockstar agents that you'll have access to prior to boarding. Now, if money is no object and you're really looking for that ultimate experience, our Mega Rockstar quarters are great. I toured them while I was on the ship, and I'll tell you, the balcony is probably one of the best parts of it. The balcony has double hammocks, this great big table with an outdoor shower, jacuzzi. The Mega Rockstar is something that you will definitely remember. And the Mega Rockstars come with additional perks. So they come with the premium Wi-Fi if you would like to stream your Netflix or Hulu, bottomless in-room bar. You have that daily bar tab, so no need to purchase it. It comes with our Mega Rockstars. Daily spa access to the thermal suite and redemption spa, private round-trip transfers to and from the port, as well as that dedicated Rockstar agent on board. This is a picture again of Richard's rooftop where, no one can get access in there but our suite mates. So if you have a friend that's not in a suite, you guys will have to meet somewhere else on the ship because it's that very special space with some of the most amazing views on board. So let's take a quick look at our itineraries for Scarlet Lady, just to go through really quickly. We have the Mayan Sol, which is a 5-night. You can see that we don't leave our port until 7 p.m., guys. So if you were driving down to Miami or flying down, you have more than enough time to make a day of it. We also stay in Costa Maya until 7 p.m. And then we're going to be staying at the Beach Club at Bimini until 10 p.m. Then we have the Riviera Maya, which goes to Cozumel and Playa del Carmen, and we stay there until midnight. So you can actually do both sides of the island with more than enough time. And then we'll make a stop at the beach club at Bimini and stay until 10 p.m. I also want to mention that on your day that you're disembarking, you don't have to be off of the ship until 11. So you have more than enough time to get that last breakfast, that last mimosa, and even that last workout if you want to. We have our Dominican days, a really popular itinerary, staying in Puerto Plata until 6 p.m. and at the beach club at Bimini until 10 p.m. And then our 4-night fire and sunset soiree is going to be going to Nassau, Bahamas, with some really, really cool and unique shore things. Again, that's excursions in the Nassau, Bahamas area. And we are going to be staying at the beach club at Bimini until midnight. So our 4-night stay there until midnight. Now, we keep talking about this Virgin Voyages Beach Club. So let me tell you what it is. It's the crown jewel of beach clubs. So it's only exclusive to our guests. And, our crew come from the ship onto the beach club to just spill over that service. So you don't have to worry about, anything like that. Your food, your bar tab, your drinks are all included at the Virgin Voyages Beach Club. We'll start off with these tranquil mornings with this amazing pool. The afternoon will give you, that little pickup and vibe. We'll have DJs on deck. There's something for everyone to do at the beach club. And then our nights give you that kind of acoustic vibe. And we end the night with a Necker Island tradition. And Necker Island is where Sir Richard Branson lives. And so we end it with a tradition of a bonfire. So before we get back on the ship, we'll have this amazing bonfire, and it will definitely be something to remember. So we talked about fitness and wellness being a big part of like who we are. So just a quick look at our spaces. We have our balance room to do all the yoga that you can with a view, as well as our build space. There's every machine that you can think of there, guys. I promise you, there's nothing missing. And then we have our spin classes. And then, of course, we have the runway, which is our red halo that's at the top of our ship. Now, this is a great place to run or walk, or if you're like me and you do neither, you can go up there and get some of the best pictures for your Facebook or Instagram. So be sure to check out the runway. A few must-sees on the ship. So a few of my favorite spots, the casino. So yes, we do have a casino. We have real tables. We have slot machines. Some of the coolest staff work in there as well. Our crew in there was really cool. The manor is named after Richard Branson's first recording studio. So this is our nightclub on board, and it is simply amazing with a lot of great things happening there. I won't ruin the surprise for you, Scott. Then we have our Red Room, which is our transformational theater. And I was lucky enough to get a show in while I was there. And it was set up in this format where the show was happening in the middle of the audience. And it was such an immersive experience. It was really, really great. The tune-up is where you go get that quick mani and pedi, but take in all the views. The staff in there are really, really sweet. And who else could do it but us? We have Squid Ink, our tattoo parlor. So if you want to get inked or get a piercing while you're on board, you want to check off something on your bucket list, we have a place to do that for you. Voyage Vinyl was another really favorite of mine. It's where it's located, it's its vibe. The vinyls are amazing, and the DJs that are there are simply amazing. They really give a nice vibe to that roundabout area. Now, I guess, we got to talk about it, right, Scott? The amazing food. So let's talk about a few of our eateries on board. The Wake is our steak and seafood eatery, and I had the pleasure of eating there. Everything was simply amazing. It's probably our most fanciest eatery on board. There were still people that were very casual, but if you wanted to dress up, this is the place to dress up for. Then we have Razzle Dazzle, which is our vegetarian and vegan forward eatery on board. I also ate there, but I'm a meat eater, so they did have a naughty menu. One of my favorite things there was the black and white pasta. It looked amazing. It was like striped bow tie pasta, and it had pork and these luscious mushrooms. So the food was really, really good, and they have a great old fashioned there that you've had like nowhere else. So if you like old fashions, go to Razzle Dazzle. The test kitchen is our cooking school by day and our laboratory style eating by night. Basically, you'll get this little card and it'll give you the ingredients of everything that's on the menu, but you won't actually know what it is until it appears in front of you. So this is for my ultimate foodies. Then we have Gun Bay. This is our Korean barbecue on board. Such a fun spot. You get this complimentary shot of soju upon arriving. You get to sit with your friends, have great conversation, cook your food in front of you. And again, the first to really like do it the right way, we did. These flameless grills are amazing. It's not a smoky atmosphere. This food is amazing, tastes good, and smells good. Pink Agave, I think, is one of Scott's favorites, is our Mexican eatery on board. And this is not your average fajitas and tacos. This is our upscale eatery with the best mezcal and tequila collection at sea. And then we have Lick Me Till ice cream. And this was a little boomerang that I took while I was on board, actually. The ice cream is amazing. There's a salty cone, a sweet cone, and a regular cone. And I actually had ice cream for lunch one day on board. So it's definitely a favorite spot on board. Then we have some of our bars on board, and the first one is Draft House. This is your airy beach club where you go get that great draft beer. We partnered with Wynwood Brewery to create our own special Scarlet Pale Ale, so you have to stop by and try that. On the Rocks is where you get that really like mixologist creative type of beverage, cocktail, where you can just tell the mixologist, hey, I kind of like these things, and they create something special for you. Or you can just order something off the menu and it is made perfect every time. Sip is our champagne and caviar lounge. So, if you want to grab a glass, a mimosa in the morning or have tea service in the afternoon, Sip is your place to be. And then I think it's a perfect time, since we're talking about champagne, to talk about Shake for Champagne. So when you get that bar tab, you want to save $95 on your bar tab for Shake for Champagne. And let me tell you what it is. It's a signature Virgin Voyages experience where you open the app, you shake it, this button comes up and you push it. The shake is actually our secret handshake. You push the button and technology tells us where you are on the ship, and we deliver a bottle of Moet with two flute glasses for you to enjoy. So definitely save some of your bar tab for that Shake for Champagne moment. Few things you need to know before I let you go is we have a fair and flexible booking program right now until September 30th. And this allows for you to cancel up to 48 hours before the voyage date to receive full future voyage credit. We're trying to remain flexible with these times that we're in, but if you are thinking about booking a Virgin voyage, I would definitely try to book it sooner than later with Scott so that you can get that fair and flexible booking. Sea Blazers is probably the most exciting program that we have for this year. And what it is, it's really our thank you to our first sailors that are going to be sailing with us in 2021. So if you sail with us in 2021, you are going to get for a lifetime an extra $125 on your bar tab. So you'll pay $300, but you'll get $425. It'll never go away. You'll also get $300 off your next sailing in 2022, because I guarantee you, once you sail one time, you will want to sail another time with us. And then for a limited run, we're going to have these great welcome gifts. And I don't know what they are, but our swag is pretty amazing. And so whatever we give you, I'm sure you'll really enjoy it. Then we have the next two are our evergreen offers. So we'll always be running these promotions. If you book early, 180 days out, you'll save 10%. And if you book between 179 and 121 days, you'll save 5%. You can then combine it with our pay in full 10%. So for bookings that are made 180 days before sale date, you'll get an additional 10% off. So Scott, don't forget to tell them that when you're booking them. All right. Now, our most recent promotion is Sail with Friends. So let me tell you how it works. You book your voyage, and then you get a friend that wants to come on the same voyage. You give Scott a call, or you email him and say, hey, I have this friend that wants to be on the same sailing as myself. And what happens? Both of you get Sailor Loot. Both of you. Sailor Loot is our onboard credit. So the lead sailor can earn up to $800 in Sailor Loot. So if you have friends that are serious about joining you, do the Sail with Friends program, do it through Scott. He can make sure that he books everything the right way, including your bar tab and all your bookable items. And you guys win with getting some onboard Sailor Loot. So why Virgin Voyages? I mean, it's pretty obvious by now why Virgin Voyages, but I will say that it's the vibe and service. That's the adults only with no kids. All of us adults deserve a break. Okay, so don't feel guilty doing an adults only cruise. Our food, tips, and Wi-Fi are all included. It's a voyage to have any boring buffets, those horrible carpet tiles, the water slides, the stock tours, the hard sells, those forced formal, old fashioned, overhyped and underwhelming experiences. There is no better way to travel than Virgin Voyages. So Scott is running this amazing special promo for you guys. And so I hope that you guys will share it with friends and take advantage of it. He is giving away, if you book by October 31st and sail by February 28th of 2022, $50 Sailor Loot for any Sea View or Sea Terrace cabins, or $100 Sailor Loot for any Rockstar suites. That's pretty generous, Scott. So I just want to say a big thank you to everyone today. And, I really, really appreciate you guys taking the time to kind of join Scott and myself to kind of just give you a platform of all things Virgin Voyages.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much for coming in, showing us Virgin Voyages today. So for everyone that is still with us, I do have a few questions that kind of came in while she was talking, and it was all private messages, so I wanted to cover them with the group just so everybody knows. But then also, we do have some prizes to give out, so be sure to stay tuned for that. And Tamika will give us a little Vanna White action with her Price is Right stuff. I know I'm mixing shows. But so the first question that I had come in was if the group fitness classes need to be pre-booked, which yes, they do, but not before you're on the ship. Those are all pre-booked once you're on the ship. In the Virgin Voyages app, you'll be able to see the entire lineup. Another thing that's completely different from other cruise lines is what's happening on the ship before you're even on there. So you can plan out your days really, really well. And you can just favorite the ones you want to go to, sign up for them once you're on the ship, and then go have a lot of fun. And again, all of those are included because the group fitness classes are included with the 6 value adds that are up to $600 in value. Yes. And then the other question that I had was if we had more pictures of the solo cabins, because we really didn't talk about them. I do have some pictures that I can share. If you are interested in seeing them, schedule a consultation with me and I'll be happy to show you the pictures that I have. And also, kind of the segue, I will be on the ship Monday as well as cruising on the 6th and the 15th. Yes. So be sure to follow me on Facebook for Rainbow Getaways, but also the Sailor's Pride group for Virgin Voyages, because I will be posting a lot of videos there. This video here that we just are recording right now will be on YouTube, and you'll be able to get to it later on if you want to rewatch it, if you missed something because you had to work or whatever the case was. Yes. And if you are watching this after the fact, that offer that I have, if you can go back a couple of screens to show my contact stuff again, this offer is good until October 31st. Just mention that you saw it on the video and I will make sure to get it set up for you because it's all booked by October 31st and sail by 2/28. But you do want to make sure that you cruise by the end of this year to get that Sea Blazer status,
Absolutely.
because that is going to give you a amazing bonus of $125 on top of your prepaid bar tab. So you only get that if you sail between now and the end of this year. If you have a cruise that starts in January or later, you're just going to be a normal blazer, not a Sea Blazer.
Right. Everybody wants to be a Sea Blazer.
And once I know what the swag is, I'll post pictures of it. So you want to come
to make them even more jealous.
So if you guys have any questions that you've thought of as we've wrapped up, feel free to add them into the chat. You can either send them to me directly or just post them to everybody in the group. But I think we have a couple of prizes, a prize package that we should raffle off.
So are we going to do it as a package?
Yeah, we'll do it as a package.
Okay, so let me tell you guys, this is my Vanna White moment. First, we have this wonderful Ahoy. Can you see it? Can you see it? Water bottle. Yes. And I'll tell you what, I put water in mine and 24 hours, it's still cold. So
yeah,
that's one.
I have all of these things, but that water bottle is my favorite water bottle that I've had. It keeps things cold forever.
Then we have our Turkish beach towel, our Virgin Voyages Turkish beach towel. It's fancy. It's really, can you see that? That's
not really.
Okay, but it's a beach towel. Yeah.
Yep.
Got it. And then my favorite is the canvas bag. Okay, let me get the right angle here. Can we see it a little?
No. Zoom really doesn't like it. It is a canvas beach bag that holds everything, including the kitchen sink. It is massive.
Absolutely. And you can just hit it like this and get all the sand off of it. I love that.
Yep.
Yes.
So what we'll do for this, so make sure you open up your chat and it'll be a little pop quiz. So the first person that can answer this will win. Out of the 6 value adds that we talked about that equal up to $600 in value, what are 2 of them?
I know the answer to that, but I can't win the prize.
I know. You already have it.
I know. Come on, guys. Come on.
So what are 2 of the 6 value adds that are worth up to $600?
Jerry, Aaron, come on. One of you guys got to know it. I don't know. That might have been too hard for them, Scott.
I know, it might have been. I mean, I'm about to flip a coin.
Okay, wait. 2 new messages. Oh, he's a multitasking. Wi-Fi is 1. Okay,
Aaron. I need 1 more from you, Aaron.
One more, Wi-Fi. Aaron. Think hard. Think hard, Aaron.
I was just talking about it.
Yes, basic beverages.
Yes.
Yes. So Scott, I'll have you get Lauren's address and I will send it out for her.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. Thank you again, everyone, for watching and joining in today. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email, scott@rainbowgetaways.net, or schedule a consultation on my website by clicking consultation and just grabbing some time on my calendar. Otherwise, I look forward to talking to you about a Virgin Voyage here soon, and have a great rest of your night.
Thank you guys for joining. Thanks for having me, Scott.
Absolutely. Thank you.